YouTube's happening. It is Monday, July 28th. We're going to talk about the WNBA now. There are two games on the slate today that you can see. We got Seattle, Connecticut, New York, and Dallas. We're going to break these games down like we do every single day for every single sport. Spreadsheet, props, what have you. See if we can try to find some value. This is a profit hunt after all. We're going to be hunting them profits out there. So a little recap of yesterday because we like to recap around here. We took Golden State 4.5, thought it was going to be a nice, easy play. Yeah, how do you let a team like Connecticut, who had a record of March 20th, 3-20, beat you by 31 points? You should be ashamed of yourself. No, that shouldn't happen ever. And then Indiana did work, covered 9.5, good job. Beat the very injury-riddled Chicago team. Under 162 hit Phoenix, Washington. I think they ended up with 160. And then Minnesota outright lost to Atlanta. So, hey, weird. 2-2. Hey, sometimes you're good, sometimes you're not. So if you want the plays typed out for every single sport I do or access to the spreadsheet so you can do your own research, you got to go check out the HQ. Simple as that. So, enough of that. We have our game, or two games. Let's stop wasting time. Let's jump to that first one right now. All right, first game is going to be that team that had a March 20th record. Now they have an April 20th. Wait. Yes, they have an April 20th record. I forgot. They got to win. That's right. Seattle and Connecticut. Currently, we have Seattle 11.5 point favorite on the road. 157.5 is our total. We come over here to the spreadsheet. Look, 420. Burn it, baby. 2-8, 5-1-1. Lost 1. 15-11. You see the numbers. Defense from three is the story in this one. Neither team can hit threes, but they're going to defend it. 12v12, 8v5. Those two are pushes. 7v1 leans defense. 12v8. Seattle is winning their games by a point on average in the last five. Connecticut is losing by 2 now because when you mix a 31-point differential in there, that's going to fix that number real quick. So I don't know what we do here. They are on a back-to-back too, but they are at home, so it doesn't really matter that much for a back-to-back because you have to travel. Travel back-to-backs are miserable. So let's go ahead and pop on over to the props. All right, we got the props pulled up now. This is Outlier, link in the pinned comment. Go click it, sign. Go get you a week for free. It's out there for everybody. Enjoy it. You get use every sport you see. It's there for you. So now we are going to be looking at the right game, which is going to be Storm and Sun. We want to look at the over-unders. We're going to start with the overs first, start with the positive stuff. We want to root for players to do well. We only have one, Tina Charles. So you've hit this a 4 out of 5. We're going to look at her over-under and see. Yesterday, she had 24-6. We talked about it yesterday. We probably should have took this line. She dominated yesterday. That's pretty good. Today, though, can she dominate again is the question. Seattle 2-point scoring is 12. Their defense is 5th. They're 8th. Connecticut inside scoring is going to be 6. Meanwhile, blocks and steals are 2nd. Seattle's defense inside, because blocks and steals is mainly going to be your blocks probably. I guess it could be steals too. Depends on who it is, but I ain't trying to do a lot. 12th in rebounds. That's what I want to see. 12th in rebounds, 10th in points in the paint. I might go Charles again because that's just, yeah, that might be the play. Let's go look at the unders too, just in case we want to take a little peek at them, shall we? Ooh, we have a few unders. We have Gabby, Skylar. So Gabby has just been, Gabby, what are you doing? Gabby, girl. Damn. How many minutes you played? 25 minutes, and you did you just did cardio out there. That's all you did, Captain Cardio. I can't trust that because you did hit this number 3 games ago with a 14, 6, and 8. And you've shown you can hit it often. So this is not, and on any of her unders are off. I can't do that. Diggins, the one time I took an under, she balled out of her mind this year. So is this one right here. I'm pretty sure it was that one. It was one of these 30-point ones. So it was like, whew, yeah, no. Charles over is the way to go, probably. I don't even trust Seattle on the road. After watching that shenanigans yesterday, UConn, see, I did it. I told you I was going to do it. Connecticut, not UConn. Connecticut. Who knows what's going to happen? They just won yesterday. When you win by that much, sometimes you get the confidence going, and all of a sudden the morale's higher. Next thing you're playing better. Shots start to go in more. You know how it works in sports. So I'm not going to trust Seattle at home. I'm on the road. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm just going to straight up take Charles. We're going to trust Charles to do what she's been doing. If she does this again, they might win again. Hell, so I mean, be good. They're 4-20. Let them be 5-20. Let them be May 20th instead of April 20th. So I'm down. So Charles over 23.5 PR. Just PR. We don't need the A. And I think we're good now. Let's move on to the next one. All right, game duh is going to be New York and Dallas. Currently, we have New York as a 7.5-point favorite on the road, though 172.5 total. We need to pop what we call two ye old spreadsheets, and we can see New York lost their last game. Clearly, they were doing good overall, though. So who did they play last? They didn't play yesterday, did they? They played on Saturday, and they played Los Angeles, and they lost by 101 to 99, 200 combined points. So today we have a terrible defense in Dallas, 7.5-point favorite New York. Our over-under is rocking a smooth 175. Under is looking at 171. So we have a 171 to 175, and they're sitting at the total at 172. They know what they're doing. So over would be very sweaty, but could hit because they can score, but they can't defend. Even then, I like New York 7.5. I like that. Then again, I like the over 172. I like that over. That just feels right, doesn't it? It feels good. Unless they just beat the shit out of Dallas, which absolutely could happen. They could. 7-19, 3-7. New York could absolutely do it. Let's go look at props, shall we? I have not looked at injuries once. How dare me? For shame on me. Let me come over here and look at some injuries because we'll go back and let's do New York first since we're talking about them. New York has Stewie's out. Yeah, I'm not betting New York without Stewie. Have you lost your damn mind? Not a chance. So yeah, damn, a lot of size is missing, so that's good for Dallas. And then we come up to Dallas. Dallas is missing Paige, who's day-to-day, might play today. No update at all. Maddie, Maisha, and Taisha, all these players are, well, these three are supposed to estimate it potentially returning. We'll see. So that's that. And then let's go look at Seattle as well. Seattle K-Lose, no update for them really. And then Connecticut wasn't even on here yesterday, and they're still not on here. All right, so we didn't miss anything from the last update. Nice, cool. See, I got this. Let's get rid of that game. Change this over to Liberty and Wings. We have no unders. That is odd, but hey, whatever. Over. We have one over. JJ, who are you? I've never even seen you before. You barely have a line. What is this? You're only on FanDuel. Did FanDuel make up a player and just put a line out there to steal people's money? They might have. I don't know who this is. We're gonna no. Stewie's missing. That's a big deal. So I damn sure can't take New York. I mean, who would I take? And then Paige might just pop off because I'm taking the over. I'm sticking it with the over. 172.5 seems like the place I want to go for this one. Paige might go off and do Paige, but she's been doing big things. And then somebody's got to step up for New York. Probably going to be Jones or Cloud. Has to be somebody. So I'm not trusting New York on the road. Give me the over 172. Let's end it right there. Let's go to schedule. Tomorrow there are 3 games on Tuesday. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll drop a video. We'll break them down. We're doing this every day. 3 today, 3 tomorrow. Thursday, I will not do. I will post the spreadsheet for it, but I will not do the game. So if you'll see it, it'll be on YouTube. Everywhere I post videos, I'll also post. So you'll see that. So other than that, I'll be here tomorrow on Tuesday to break down these 3 games. I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you're playing. Let me know if I missed something or if somebody's hurt or something I overlooked. Because, ESPN be lying sometimes. We know that. So, again, appreciate being here. We'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday for some more WNBA. Peace.